Hello, my name is Chris and I will review the 2020 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. Ross brought me this vehicle last year and awkwardly, Toyota Canada only had this model available, not the gas model which sells much more. Nevertheless, sometimes a second ride can provide perspective since we tried other compact crossovers with the notable exception of Honda CR-V, which Ross informs me we'll be getting soon. First, the Toyota reliability is evident as this total disinfection kit they provided Ross indicates. Very classy. The exterior has caught up with its rivals with this new generation. It looks better every time I see it, and this color combined with the cream interior is very tasteful, no question. The Hybrid has 18-inch wheels, fully appropriate, and the suspension is sublime. A class leader with over 500,000 units sold in 2019 in Canada and the US, according to Wiki, that is an incredible sales achievement. Previously, RAV4s have been sold on the basis of their reliability first, then its other qualities. This 2020 is a much more complete package, not just reliability. The interior is roomy as you'd expect. In the back, it feels roomy enough, easily in the class average, but in the front, it felt like a very big compact crossover, almost mid-size. This interior is a much better experience sitting here than the previous version in terms of assembly, quality of materials, and design language. It should be noted that Ross liked this interior a bit better than me. The materials are quality but have a more utilitarian feel with the exception of these cream seats that look and feel luxurious. They are not the best seats but above average in the class. The infotainment is like every other in the industry, not the easiest to use and not the hardest. The JBL sound system is excellent and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are included. The quality of assembly, a Toyota quality it seems, for the last 3 years is simply top-notch stuff. It all feels so well screwed together. In this regard, it is almost a class leader along with Tiguan. This RAV4 is also quieter than the previous generation on the road. Financed over 5 years, and because of the difference in finance rates, this all-equipped RAV4 is more expensive by over $3,000 when compared to the all-equipped gas-only version. This engine is special. In the city, this RAV4 is better than a Toyota Yaris, which is incredible. In fact, the more traffic there is, the better the fuel economy is, which is the complete opposite of the gas version. Braking and regeneration is seamless. The 4-cylinder produces 219 horsepower with no torque figure on the website. RAV4 can pull 794 kilos with the only transmission available, a CVT. I have zero complaints on the drivetrain. It performed flawlessly and is rated at 5.7 liters in the city and 6.3 liters on the highway. Being an electric all-wheel drive, winter should be a breeze. Here are my thoughts on the road. Hello car lovers driving the Toyota RAV4 2020, the hybrid model, all equipped. What to say about this vehicle? Well, I'm going to start with the exterior styling. Ross arrived with this vehicle before. It had a really nice color and it contrasted well with this like creamish, beigeish interior. Really nice, much more better looking overall than the 2019 that I drove, I'd say. And that 2019 wasn't bad looking either. Looks better in person. Really a big vehicle. It almost feels like intermediate. I'm telling you, these compact SUVs are getting bigger and bigger. There is an excellent driving experience here. I'm driving here in the war zone of Lachine, which is a borough of Montreal. It's at home here. Sometimes it goes for long stretches if you drive smoothly on electric only power. I'm doing 5.5 liters per 100 kilometers in this big crossover, which is incredible. That is an incredible figure. The hybrid system effective in recuperating the energy, and you feel like you're driving the future. When you're in electric only mode, it's very satisfying, and that in itself is worth something. Apart from that, what else about this vehicle? Suspension, very smooth, very refined, not molasses at all. I really like the suspension. A real feel of solidity here. It's like everything is so solid and well put together. Toyota, at least since 2017, 2018, I've been remarking a solidity of build quality that is just, it rivals the best. I'm not saying that about the material quality. The material quality here is good, but average in the category. All right, you do get soft touch. You do get this stitching here. But I mean, it's not a class act like a CX-5. Much better than the previous version that was there in 2018 and before. Speaking of RAV4 owners, I've spoken to quite a few who have like 2016, 2017 models, and they will not be purchasing new Toyota models again. So they were unsatisfied with the interior quality. They were unsatisfied with the general feel. They thought it felt cheap compared to its rivals. And you know what? The customer is always right. Well, Toyota listened to the customer. This interior is much better. It feels much more refined. It's less noisy than it was, let's say, before on the highway. I like the 18-inch wheels. They're easy to clean, and you get nice 60 ratio tires, which I find is so appropriate for this kind of vehicle. You're not looking for a handling beast. I mean, this is an urban animal. Really, that's what it is. The seats are comfortable. The steering wheel leather is fine. It's very good at that level. I should say that Ross, who puts a premium on reliability, makes the informative remark that Toyota has been making this hybrid system for quite some time now, and buyers perhaps should not be afraid that it will break down on them, at least in the first 10 to 15 years. All right, it's been refined over time, and it's shown to work on older models. So that, I think, is a relevant remark that he's making. Sometimes we're a little bit skittish on new technology, and of course, what you get the feeling that you're driving the future. So for example, right now, the engine is off, and it's wonderful. So that is pretty awesome. That is why you buy a hybrid. Being an all-equipped model, the JBL sound system plays very well. We were listening to it before. Plays fine. A good sound system makes your driving experience so much better, especially this JBL sound system I thought played really well at low to medium volume also. So for example, if you listen to talk radio, you'll get nice, crisp, natural sounding voices, which is really nice. Those are my thoughts. Highly recommendable on the purchase for myself. Highly recommendable for the purchase for Ross. I think that's his first choice in the category, period, on a personal level. But I think also on an unbiased level, he recommends it very, very strongly for the purchase. You buy Toyotas, right? Also recommendable on the lease if you like changing vehicles every 4 years. You always like having a new vehicle. You don't want to have to worry about it. That's fine too. And those are my thoughts on the Toyota RAV4 2020 hybrid model. By the way, if you like this video, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. And if you like it, if you really like it, you should subscribe. And that is it.